Okay, hello everybody, Gear here, and patch 4, KSP2, just came out about 20 minutes ago. So we're going to review the patch notes and try it out. We're going to be the first ones on YouTube to do it. So the ones with the rocket symbol next to them means that the community helped solve that issue, so that's cool. First we're going to go over the construction fixes. Oh yeah, I should probably link this. I'll link this in the stream chat real quick, so people can view that. That's the post for the, um, let me actually pin it so people could see it even better. There we go. Okay. Fixed. Center thrust, center mass, center pressure. Ooh. That's a new one, I think. Oh, no. Center pressure is another name for center of lift. No vessel in the VAB. Player is unable to change symmetry modes while holding the first part of a strut or fuel line. When alt copying a subassembly with wings, the copy has one of the wings. Oh, that one was a huge one. I was real upset with that one. I'm glad that got fixed. Camera panning orientation does not update when toggling vehicle orientation modes in VAB. Engine shrouds are generated incorrectly. Current anchor point and potential anchor points are not differentiated. Fuel bar is sometimes emptying. Loading a vessel in VAB. Undo removes held part. Anchor points appear when they should not. Part manager shows the pod icon for all categories. Reduce delay for disappearance of fairing and wing edit buttons when cursor is moved away from procedural part. That's nice. New workspace not resetting history snapshots for the undo tool. Okay, I'm going to start skimming through a little bit. Apparently this one was really persistent and it took them a lot of time to fix. The, like, orbits decaying. Yeah, I knew that one was going to get fixed. Air brakes responding to roll inputs. That one was a little annoying. I'm glad they fixed that. Huh. That one was a big one. Ooh, that's big. Whole bunch of optimization changes. Let's read these in detail. Added level of detail models to some KSC buildings. Added level of detail models to spotlight shadows in the KSC. Cleaned up code and UI to improve performance of some windows. Improved performance when hovering over items in the parts picker UI. Improved UI performance when adding or removing stages in the VAB. Improved VAB frame rate by optimizing part bounds and calculations. Massively improved speed of PAM deployment closure. Ooh, that was a huge one. Opening the parts manager, I think that's what that stands for, the PAM. Dude, that one, it would take like a solid 10 seconds to open and close the PAM. I'm glad they fixed that. Optimize code in the sonic boom system, preventing unnecessary calls. Optimize terrain shader by removing expensive and infrequently used features. Optimize undo and redo actions in the VAB to reduce update delays. Cool, cool. Colliders for landing gear are more accurate. Fixed landing gear flipping when extended. Fixed robe max, twitching back and forth at the suspension when off the ground in flight. Increased maximum fairing length. Updated drag cube for inflatable heat shield. Updated side count for that fuel tank. Fixed error generated failure to load a game when crashed landed vessel. Flight UI flickers when using an AMD GPU. Ooh, that was one that did happen to me. Since I am, well, actually no, I don't have an AMD GPU. I have a NVIDIA GPU, but I think I've seen some videos of that happening to people. Adjusted interactable area and scroll bars. Improved how loading tips are displayed to show more of them. Updated fairing editor icons to improve legibility. Fixed a HUD issue that occurred when scaled to 50%. Okay, cool. Okay, I think it might be time to actually get into the gameplay. Let me see if I can switch over to game capture here. And let's see, we should be able to... You guys should be able to hear it now. Let me just check on my phone. Yep, everything's hunky-dory. Like today I'm gonna try to land a vessel in Duna. Either Duna or Ike, or maybe... Have I landed a vessel on Jewel? Or not Jewel. Eve. Let's actually open up the FPS thing. They also changed the way the FPS thing looks. FPS is still kind of mid here. That's not too promising. We'll see though. Okay. I feel like they changed the little outline on this. For the most part though, everything else looks the same. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the FPS thing because it's kind of obstructing. It'd be nice if we could like drag this to another corner. Okay. We're just gonna start with pretty basic little craft. FPS is doing pretty great so far, sticking around to 80, but you guys only see 60, so should be fine. So we've already gone to Minmus on stream, I think. We've already gone to the Mun and returned from the Mun. The next logical step would be Duna. Maybe we could just start by getting an encounter with Duna and then returning. Gonna kind of work my way up. Gonna use a methane tank because I'm gonna use a nuclear engine. Or wait, no, that's a Methlox engine. We're gonna use the Cornet for this one of the newer engines. How efficient is that? Is it gonna say how much delta V? Oh yeah, look at that. Parts manager isn't laggy at all. I should probably run some tests by, like, loading in something massive and then opening the PAM and see what happens. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember making this thing, but not finishing it. Or maybe I did test it on stream once, like I was trying to test the Cornet right after it came out. Alright, and... oh, wow. Normally the game would freeze for half a second every time you open the PAM, but now it's seamless. Makes me like the parts manager a bit more. Oop. It does still lag when pulling off a bigger stage, but that's kind of understandable. Okay, back on topic. Doing a mission. Let's make it a bit bigger this time. Hmm. Okay, well that's a bug. Also, I don't know why they have that message when re-entry heating isn't a feature yet. Or rather, isn't re-implemented yet. They did tease how the progress on that's going. And they're saying it'll probably be in patch 5. 5 or 6. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing that. Just trying to figure out right now what kind of engine I want to use for this. Too big. Too powerful. Maybe 2 of these? No. I want something more on the efficient side without compromising on thrust to weight too much. It's probably too much to ask, though. Where's the engine mounts? Here they are. And I can set the... yes, mount 2 of them, maybe. That's a bit more than needed. Interesting. I'm seeing lots of... what looks like lots of people joining the stream and then leaving. Like the viewer count goes from 1 to 2 to 1 to 2 back down to 1. Don't know what's up with that. Wait, maybe if I... what if I do multiple of a smaller one? How good is the swivel for this? Oh, it's almost good enough. What about a bunch of sparks? 6 sparks. Nope. That's not gonna work. What a couple swivels. About 2 swivels. More than enough. I'm kind of curious to see if 1 swivel is enough. It doesn't let you check. It'd be really great. I know there's a mod for this game already that does that. If you could, like, right above this assembly statistics, you could, like, switch it to modes of landed on, in orbit of, or whatever, like, of another celestial body other than Kerbin. Oh, hey, Mikey George, welcome to the stream. You're downloading the patch? Yeah, it was 22 gigabytes for me, so it took a little while. Though I had pretty fast internet. Wasn't too bad. Hopefully no one else has major issues with downloading this new update. So far I'm pretty happy with the performance improvements they've done. Like I was just testing out this parts manager. Used to lag the game really hard when opening it. Now it's like perfectly optimized. I don't know how they did it, some black magic coding there, but it's impressive. Gives me hope for 1.0 for this game. But as of right now, I'm having trouble picking an engine for this lander. I want something powerful, but I also don't want to compromise too much on thrust to weight, because then I'll have issues slowing down. Or leaving, rather. What about a Reliant? Would a Reliant be just enough? Oh yeah, that would be enough. We're gonna need more control, though. Also might want to adapt the shape of that using a fuel adapter. Like this. No. Is there one that does that faster? Like sharper? Dang. Procedural fuel tanks would be cool. But I understand the devs' reasoning behind not adding procedural tanks. They want it to be like a little more classic KSP1 with that. That's a weird shape. I don't like that. Okay, I'm just gonna stick with the engine mount. Oops, why did it focus on the fuel tank? Whoa. Oh, that's why. Interesting. I may have accidentally made this thing a root part for a separate assembly. I could probably fix that by doing this. Yep. Okay. No, camera. I'm still getting used to the camera features in this game. Structural adapters. One of these, you mean? I suppose. Oh, yeah, good call, actually. That would look better with one of these instead. Yeah. It even follows the stripe on the side. And then I don't think the Wombat's big enough for this, is it? No. We're gonna need the Wallaby. Might be a little too big, actually. If only there was a step in between the Wombat and the Wallaby. But there isn't, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get this to work. Because that's the engine's just gonna collide with the terrain here. I think some responsiveness needs to be modified though with the parts manager. Sometimes I'll click this X button to close it and it won't close. Okay, well it's closing just fine now, but it wasn't earlier. What if, is there like a bear mode? Oh, well, some of the engines... Oh, there, it did it. It didn't close. Some of the engines in the Making History expansion, I know, have the ability to be either this, like, cup thing around it, or bare, where it's just the mechanical parts right up against the metal. Oh, hey, Aaron. Welcome to the stream. There's currently not any new parts as of this update. This update was focused mostly on performance. Which honestly I was hoping for. So they really focused on making sure the game runs better. Honestly, I think so far that I've seen, they're doing a good job with it. Nope. Yep, that works. And then attach these to this. Hopefully it won't fail miserably. Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm probably going to want to strut that up pretty good, otherwise it'll be wobbly as hell. Whoa. I don't think those blobs are supposed to be that big. I'm going to do like a cross-section connection here. Maybe another one from here to here. And connect them between each other. That seems good. Move the engine up a bit. No, I can't really. This is right up against the fuel tank. Okay, good enough. Next I need to get the lower stage set up here. So small decoupler. Oh, I should probably turn off the shroud for that one. And then... what the scallop? Build. Oh, they changed the UI for this a bit. I actually do like that. Doing that's not gonna work, is it? It's gonna say that there's stuff colliding. And if I do this, and then connect it like this. I don't know if that'll work or not. No, it didn't. At least it doesn't give you that stupid error anymore. Instead, it's like, it deletes everything except for what? Oh. That was weird. It just undid my selection. How about that? Nope, it deleted even more. Okay, clearly the fairing still needs some tweaking and development. Yeah, see, like, look at that. I'm trying to move it out and it moves in. It's like delayed almost. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, that's almost good. I just want to connect the capsule to it. Good enough. Or maybe I should just put this down a little. Hit plus and then do this. Yeah, that's much better. Damn it. Why? It's not even colliding with it. The struggle of using fairings in KSP2. Okay, good enough. I can't make it touch without it saying, no, you can't do that. I wonder... Oh, the cheats menu doesn't exist in this one. Because I want to make the fairings not strict on how you do it. But it refuses. Hopefully that doesn't affect too much. Here, let me do this. Clamshell deploy. Ooh, that's laggy. Hopefully that gets fixed later. Okay, that should fix any wobbliness. Now we need to do... We're gonna need a transfer stage here. Where's the medium? Here they are. Let's use the tuba. Oh my gosh. Forgot how the tuba is way bigger than... Because that's a large class. We need a medium class. Trumpet. Yep, that works. That's very low thrust to weight. However, it's going to be really efficient. Because that's the whole point of these. These, like, sustainer engines. Next, we're going to need a launch stage. Maybe a mainsail would be good. Oh yeah, mainsail's a little more than enough. How long of a burn's that mainsail gonna do? It's not gonna say how long the burn is? That would be nice to know. 1,480. That's probably enough to get out of the atmosphere. 2,630. That's plenty to get to the other planet. Oh, my staging's messed up. Let me fix that. Ooh, that's a lot of Delta V. Should be plenty to get there and back. Bam, bam, bam. Could probably do that. Get rid of that. Fairing. Engine decouple. Pod decouple. Drogue chute, main chute. Yep, that seems right. Probably want to put some side boosters on this too. More boosters. Maybe some kickbacks. Oh, come on. Just trying to drag these down so that they don't... Oh well. I'm gonna use a different decoupler. That seems good. Looks good. Looking good. We gotta get the staging right. Okay, SRBs. Oh yeah, let's see if the parts manager still lags. Oh. That's not bad. Okay. Those fires, those disconnect. And then these disconnect, this fires. That fires, that disconnects. Okay, so then just remove these. Alright, now the staging looks good. What do we call this? Just call it Duno 1. Because I'm bad at naming. Who are we gonna send on this mission? Let's send... Oh yeah, Jeb is dead on this one. Or he's like deleted. Let's just hit Phil. We'll do Tim C. Kerman. And Bob and Bill. That seems good. Ooh, okay, action groups is still laggy. Might want to add stuff to abort. Who needs it anyway? Okay, let's open up the FPS thing. Okay, about 30 FPS on the, well, 25 FPS on the launch pad. Ooh. And some lag spikes down to 15. It's about the same as it was. Alright, well, let's see what happens on the launch. Start the countdown. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's counting wrong. Oh, come on! Yeah, I knew it's enough. Oh, we've got some weird rolling going on. Oh, I forgot to add the control surface thing to this thing, didn't I? That's gonna bite me in the ass later. Still not too impressed with the frame rate here. 10 FPS. I'll probably be using this craft in particular to test the frame rates. Well, looking up I get almost 30, which is playable. Clearly the devs still need to work on their terrain rendering system, because it's still very laggy.
Okay.
There we go. Switch to stage 2. Graphics card, I'm running a laptop version of a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660 Ti. So, a regular 1660 Ti on a desktop would do better than mine. By the way, in the pinned comment, there in the stream, you'll be able to click on that link and go to the patch notes for this update for the game. Whoa. Wow, my frame rate just took a huge nosedive. I don't know what's going on. Uh-oh. Let me just pause the game here. Man, what is going on? I suddenly have no FPS and the stream is bugging out. Hang on. What's YouTube saying? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Oh, it's YouTube. It's not me. YouTube's being stupid right now. Hang on. I'll see if I can close some background applications and smooth things out that way. Widget. Stream quality poor. Alright, how about now? Oh, seems... Yeah, I did close Discord. I had Discord open in the background. Seems better now. Is the stream frame rate looking better, guys? It's weird that it was doing that. It went from like 30 FPS to literally 2 FPS. Ooh, look at that. Almost 50 FPS looking straight up. Okay, stream looks like it's working fine now. Weird. Oh! The color of the nav ball changed when I, entered a suborbital trajectory. Interesting. I think that's a new feature. Don't know why they would do that. I guess maybe to help indicate that you're currently in a space-bound trajectory rather than a... Yeah, it's like dark blue and black instead of light blue and white. Or no, it's brown and light and dark blue. Huh. It's definitely new. Controlling a vessel with no RCS or powerful reaction wheels is kind of annoying. Alright, let's see. We've got about 30 seconds to apoapsis, not periapsis. And starting circularization burn. Well, that was an inconvenient time to lose that. Okay, good. It seems this engine's powerful enough to overcome Kerbin's gravity. At least in this situation. How much thrust is that? 160 kilonewtons. Yeah, that's decent. Whew, that's a lot of delta V. Let me make sure we're not just plummeting. We are just plummeting. That's what that number is going up for. Damn it! It's not clear here at all. It still says T-, not T+. Yep, we're plummeting back down to Kerbin, and this engine's not even close to enough. Alright, bail. We're bailing. Still no re-entry effects. How disappointing. Oh! And we've lost control, ejecting the engine.
Attack block.
Deploying drogue chutes. They've definitely improved the performance of the clouds. Clouds used to be a frame eaters. Ooh, and I think they improved the graphics on the water a little bit. That is nice. The water used to look really bad, now it looks decent. Deploying main chute. Cutting drogue chutes. Oh, there's still that glitch where you're like not quite colliding with the water, right? Where's the recover button? Oh, right here. What if I do this? What happens then? Bruh. That is not even close to what I wanted. Thank you. At least the undo button's working just right. Build this. Do this. Bam. Go up. Bam. Back down. Bam. Nope. Not what I wanted, game. Not what I wanted, game. Alright, screw the fairing. Fairing's the worst thing to deal with ever in this game. It also seems it broke all of these struts, loading it in. And I'm unable to delete these struts. Bug after bug after bug after bug after bug. Thanks, KSP2. So we've got two bugs to log here. We've got struts break after loading from, what is this menu called? The load vehicle page. And broken struts from that bug are unable to be deleted from the vessel until they are replaced. Two very annoying bugs. They're making it still so hard to enjoy the game. You have to really be a dreamer to enjoy this game right now. I'm gonna load in that jet thing I was making before. It's gone! Of course it is. Great. Now I have to make a new one. Because I don't get to have anything in an early access buggy game. Yeah, there's a look at the pinned comment. Natinos. That's the KSP2 forum link. It goes right to the patch notes. Wish there was a way to adjust the height of these. Like the wheel would be moved further up. Because really, it's so annoying when you have on-wing wheels here, and then you want one wheel in the front, like most planes. And then it's just way too tall in the front. So it ruins the angle at which your plane sits on the ground. And then you have to clip the landing gear into the plane for it to work. And that just doesn't look right. Time to blow up on launch. Oh, that is dangerously close. This thing should take off on its own based on the angle and what the menu said. Oh no, it didn't take off on its own, but it needed minimal effort to do that. Did they fix the flappy issue with SAS? No, they did not. Why does this thing still have barely any control? There's huge control surfaces on this thing. See, I'm barely turning, and I'm hard banking upwards with these control surfaces, and yet they're still unable to make a major effect on the craft's thing. This sucks. So you have to make like half of the wing or more control surface in order to even have moderate control over your flight. Whereas in KSP 1, this would be way more, this would be overkill. No. Game. Now watch, that's not even going to be enough. Oh, I'm feathering it so hard. There we go. Yep, look at that. Super slow. Even though I have a ton of control surface. It's like flying through pea soup. The air is just way too thick in this game. That's weird. It's like a glitch over here. It's also like, oh, it's like unpressing the lift button while I'm holding the lift button. Game! Yep, see it. It's like SASing even though I have SAS turned off. Ugh. I wanted to have fun this stream, not suffer from all the glitches. That's another bug that needs to be addressed. The lift function on the wings will undo itself while you're holding the lift button. Like, it's hard to describe. It's like you're holding down S to pitch up, and then it will randomly just like, nope, 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 while you're holding S. It's as if the signals you're sending to the game to hold S are cutting in and out. Which is really annoying. Makes it impossible to do high precision maneuverable flight. I even had like powerful reaction wheels on this thing. Maybe you could try adding an RCS ring. Like, seriously, you need to deck out your vehicle with control surfaces and RCS to even have an effect on maneuverability. That shouldn't be the case. Wait, so there's no small variant for monoprop tanks? Oh, there it is. I'm just blind. Okay. Looking good. Yep, figured that would happen. I've also heard wobbly rockets is still an issue, and people are real upset about that. I don't think my wings are supposed to look like that. Maybe the game should actually take its time loading the thing instead of rushing it and breaking the wings. No, they're permanently broken, aren't they? That's even more demented. Look at that. What is this? This is by far the most buggy stream I've done of this game so far. There we go. It's so stupid. Whoa, 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 why am I rolling? Why? I'm done. No. This is not fun anymore. Everything screws you over from some... It is heartbreaking to watch. Nothing works. You try to build a rocket that goes to another planet. The game says, no you, and blows up one of your parts. You try to build a plane that takes off the runway. It decides, you know what, you're gonna roll to the right and blow up on the runway instead of going straight, because even though you're perfectly symmetrical, the wind says no. Like, it's beyond frustrating, especially considering the game has been in development for like, what, a decade now? How long has the game been in development? Really feel like they should have fixed these issues by now. Considering how high quality their team is. Well, I think we got a pretty good idea of what this update's like. The sentiment is... still needs work. That's the main sentiment of this update. Still needs lots of work. And for the doomers, they're saying too little too late. The game is already screwed. And a lot of other people agree, because the concurrent player count has dipped so low that the game can be considered dead. The devs disagree, though. The devs are still working hard on it, which I can appreciate their dedication to the craft, but I don't know how much longer they can keep going with so few people playing the game. The less people play the game, the less people there are to encounter these bugs and report them to them. The less QA they get from their community, the less polished the game becomes. Eventually it could die in early access. Okay, well, I didn't want the stream to be that long anyway. I wanted it to be a relatively short kind of review stream to see what's changed, what hasn't. So far I've seen pretty decent optimizations on the UI. That's one of the main things they focused on with this patch. And I think they succeeded in that. They succeeded in optimizing one of the major drags, which was the parts manager being really laggy when you opened it. That was a nice fix. However, the game still definitely needs a lot of work on the optimization side and the bug fixing side. But I think right now the devs' focus is more on bug fixing, because that's kind of their, what is that called, roadmap, or their action plan. They do bug fix, crash fix, then they move to optimization, then they move to more content, which that makes total sense. But that also means that doing this sort of development takes way longer, but the end product is way better. I don't know. I'm still holding out hope that this game will be miles better than KSP 1 on full release. And I think that's all I have to say about it at this point. Thank you everyone who tuned in to watch my first reaction to this patch. There's probably also going to be pretty soon some videos by like Obsidian Ant, Matt Lown, Scott Manley, you know, big KSP tubers like that. Um, be sure to check them out too, see what they say about the update. They may have more in-depth information than I do, because they have more direct communication with the devs. I might actually stream a different game right after this. I was considering streaming Hi-Fi Rush to see if I could do that, because I've been playing a lot of Hi-Fi Rush recently, really been enjoying it. Um, but yeah, thank you everyone for watching. See you guys in the next stream or video.